Hello, my name is Khalil, and here I have a box of RMD-X7 motors that I purchased from the company Gyems. I don't know if that's how it's actually pronounced, but I do know I'm going to keep calling it that from the rest of this video. Alright, so let's get started. This is a bit of an unboxing video. I've already done videos explaining how to, or at least do some tests with it. And yeah, so let's get into this a bit. I'm going to cut the root here. We are in. Let's put this away. Oh, cool. All right, so they all came individually packaged. Basically, just kind of put in this little wrap here. And then each one seems to be packaged in their own little box. Looks like they're kind of popping out a bit. And I think it's because of the, it's because of the motor shaft here. There are two variants you can actually purchase. One that has the actual output shaft with a keyway, shaft, and then also comes with accompanying three screw holes. Kind of hard to see, but if you go on the website, you can find it. It'll be in the description. Comes with its own little cable, and each one of these should actually come with a USB to UART converter for programming the thing if you want to program it, or if you want to use their debugging software for just testing it out initially. So we have one of these motors. The packaging is not the best because, it's all folded up like this. I guess they tried to reuse their old motors. The other version actually has this thing completely cut off, or not really there, and you just have these three holes here, and these little small holes might be a little hard for you to see. Those would be the piloting holes that allow you to keep everything aligned. So that's one of the motors. And it seems like the other ones are kind of packaged in a similar way. We bought 22 of them. I know it's a lot. We wanted to have enough motors so that if the rover, lit on fire or whatever, we have enough to replace all of them if necessary. And potentially to do additional tests and experiments with. It's really nice. So we have a whole bunch of motors here. And there's not going to be much to really add. Kind of see the ooh, it's heavy. I want to tap that over. I might just rip the box. From here. So you can kind of see how it looks on the inside. Should be able to see on there. So it looks like just have it seems not the worst packaging. I mean, all these seem to be perfectly fine. They don't seem to be damaged in any way. I think what really saves them is the fact that they have an entire foam barrier around this entire motor here, so you can just jostle around a whole crazy amount. Things won't cause any issues. I do kind of love the fact that this particular cable actually has color to it to kind of tell you which is power and ground, except that it's incorrect. Because I know that 3 of the wires are power and 3 of the wires are the voltage and the other 3 are ground. And there's only 2 here. It's hard to see from there probably, but it's only a couple. So this is actually incorrect. That doesn't really matter. Just got to make sure we don't get tricked by it when we're testing stuff out. So that's kind of that. I think the rest of the packaging is what you pretty much just saw. Let me unbox a singular motor here. And actually, let me bring the camera closer. So let's bring this guy closer. Alrighty. So here we have one of these motors. This is the packaging that I got when I first bought this, or when I bought a previous version of these. I came in a smaller, not as big of a box. I'm just gonna pull this guy out like this. You can see the bottom here. There's also a little pad at the bottom, so nice and secure, nice and safe. This one, I don't know if I see it in here. Let me pull off this stuff here, so let me pull that off. And there you have it. This is the motor. If you see here, we can see the can low, can high, ground, VCC, VCC, VCC. And then here at the bottom, I don't know if it'll focus on it. If I can get it to focus. I don't know if it's going to focus. It might be visible, but basically, these are the dip switches that you can use to change the IDs of each motor. So if you have it on a CAN bus, you can alter which ID it uses. And then also the last one here, the ID is actually the terminator resistor that you can turn on and off for the last motor in the daisy chain. But yeah, Oh, and then there's this cable here, which is meant for normal operation. And right above, it's kind of hard to see. Yeah, there we go. You can kind of see the connector right below it here, and that's used for UART connections and whatnot. So you can use their debugging software. So if I sound really close to the camera, I am very close to the camera. All right, so that's pretty much it. I'm surprised though, because I expected there for each one of these boxes for it to come with a cable, a USB to UART, but I guess they know that maybe I already have one, so they don't need to give me multiple. Maybe it's somewhere in this box. I don't seem to see it. I don't think it's in another enclosure, so yeah, I guess that's the thing. Kind of wish that it was with the rest of this. Each one got its own, just so we had a multitude of those cables, so I didn't have to buy them on their own. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else I really want to say about unboxing this. I think we got everything we needed, and we're ready for whatever we're going to be doing with these here motors. So I'm going to put these guys back as I deliver these to the robotics team at San Jose State. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope this was useful to someone out there who wanted to know what it was like to get motors from this company. I have used them. They seem to work pretty well. We haven't used them out in the field yet, so more videos going into those details and how well they work. Potentially just videos of the rover when it's done, and I'll sit at a later time. See you guys.